Good morning. Good morning. Excuse me. Working with a little bit of a cold here. All right. Show you guys what I'm looking at here. It's Friday. We got all-time highs, more all-time highs pre-market. Crazy market, man. Crazy market. That's all I got to say. Let's see what happens here. Let me set up. Okay. Tell you guys what I'm looking at. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So, yesterday broke all-time highs, made new all-time highs. And now we're making more all-time highs with more Iran news. So we gapped up pre-market almost 1%, which is crazy that this freaking thing is still going. And now we're just looking to ride the momentum. As usual in this stream, let's figure out the scenarios we want to attack today, okay? I'm going to remove this pre-market low because we don't need that. Okay, so scenario one. We want to see this 15-minute candle close above pre-market high, which is looking like it's doing right now. So as usual, let's paint the picture. Scenario number one, pre-market high, retest, long, break, and retest. Okay, scenario one. All right, that's scenario one. We want to see the 15-minute candle close as usual. Close above this level, not wick. We need to see a closure. We got about 6.5 minutes left. Okay, let's see this candle close, because if we don't see this thing close, it could just be a sweep and fail, and then it can just totally trap us. Okay. Scenario one. Scenario two is a retest, is a previous day high retest long. Scenario two, right here. Previous day high. And we want to see potentially this as scenario two. But right now we're right here, okay? So that's scenario two. And then here we're going to go scenario three, which is going to be more unlikely because we're so strong, is the previous day high fail and retest short. Much more unlikely here, just because we're so far away. We'd have to have some super negative news and just tank, but the range is huge, so it's way more unlikely for that to happen. So we're dialing in here on scenario number one, pre-market high, break and retest long. Let's see what happens. This is what it looks like so far, just so you can see. So this is what we're playing, okay? So that's on SPY. Pretty much same thing across the board. I drew this flag out on IWM, and it's looking like it's playing out again as well. Nice, beautiful flag. 5-minute, 15-minute, and we're above all-time highs. So it's blue sky territory. That means there's no resistance ahead. This thing could just keep ripping all day. So let's watch it. Let's see how it goes. Let's see which one's cleaner, and we'll attack from there. So far, SPY is looking very strong. Very strong. So we're going to dial in on SPY. SPY is looking beautiful, man. Look at this. Let's hope it's clean. We'll be patient. The 15-minute rule is so, so crucial. So, so crucial. It avoids so many fake outs, you know? Just avoids so many fake outs. So we're gonna wait for this closure here, and we'll get it cracking. We'll get it cracking like Jimmy Kraken. Let's see. Is this gonna be a sweep? All right, let's see how this 15 plays out. We got 2 minutes. But do you see what I mean here about the sweep? Look at this. Like if you were to go long here and this thing didn't close, you could be faked out to the long side. But let's see how it goes. I want to see the 13 EMA catch up on the 2 minute. I want to see this thing close above. Let's see. We got 1 minute left. Let's see this thing close. And then after this thing closes, we'll switch to the 2 minute to dial in the entry. Let's see this thing close. We got 1 minute. Almost there. Looking good so far. I like the look of this. We need a nice closure though. Let's see 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Let's see a nice closure. See how it goes. So far looking good. Holding. Holding nicely. 2 minutes looking good so far. Okay, this thing's about to close in 10 seconds. Looking like it's gonna hold. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. All right, so now we're switching to the 2 minute. Let's dial in this entry here. All right, let's see how it goes here. We got a nice little bull flag happening here. Now, if this doesn't work, we're going to take a quick stop below pre-market high. And then if it reclaims, we'll get back in. No issues at all there. All right, we're in. We're in for a starter 6. And then I want to add to this. Let's see if I can get a chance to add to this. I'm going to add to this here. We're holding. Let's see how it goes. So far looking good. Now, I wanna take off at 1.5 R is gonna be my first de-risk spot. Let's see how this goes. Might add to this again. Looking good so far. Let's see. We need some continuation. We need this candle to flip green for us and break through these highs. Let's see what happens. Then I'll de-risk about 70% at 1.5 R. Or I'll stop out somewhere around this zone right here if we don't hold pre-market high. But so far, scenario one is playing out the way we need it to play out. Okay, so let's see. So far looking good. This is kind of what I'm looking at. Now, if we retest pre-market high and consolidate and show wicks off that pre-market high, I'm going to add 6 more contracts. If we fail below this blue line and hold below this blue line, I'm going to get out. So let's see how it goes. I want to see us wick off this zone here. Let's see what happens here. I want to see a nice hold around this zone. So far, looking like a beautiful bull flag. Absolutely nothing wrong with this right now. This is looking great. Let's see. We need a hold, though. We need some strength off the zone. So far, looking great. Let's see what happens. We need this 13 EMA to catch up too, which would be nice. This 13 EMA catch up so we can tag it and retest it a couple times, maybe just once nicely with a nice bottom wick. And then I'll look to add on this too. See how it goes though. We need to break out of this bull flag right here. Let's get some strength off the zone. And we'll move to our next level here. Need to break these highs. Ooh, big dip. All right, we're retesting pre-market high in the 13 EMA. Let's see how this candle closes. That was quite the dip. Let's see if we rip off that dip. I like that hold. So far, that's a nice hold. Let's see if we can rip past these highs off that hold. That was a major sweep off pre-market high. Well, let's see what this thing does here. Let's get a rip, and then it's going to be looking really good if this rips. Stopped out a bunch of people here, and then it rips past this zone. That would be a good indicator that this thing continues. But let's see. Let's see what happens here. It's looking a little volatile. Let's see a nice hold off this zone. Let's see how this 2-minute candle closes. So far looking okay. Now we need this thing to close in 30 seconds somewhere around this region. Like we need to see a nice body closure here above pre-market high. Let's get some strength. So far looking good. So far looking very good. Let's see. I like it. I like that. Beautiful closure. Let's go. Let's work. Let's work. Come on. That was a beautiful close. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Now we need to see us blast past this high, and then it's going to become real for sure. So let's see how it goes. That was a beautiful closure. We swept those lows. We held the 13. We held the pre-market high. We closed very bullish. We broke out of this bull flag, which is nice. It's beautiful. Now we just need a curl and a hold. 15 is looking great. Show you guys the 15-minute looking beautiful. Look at that. Look at that hold. Just a beautiful hold. Nice bottom wick, upper body. Let's see how it goes. Let's get a nice wick off this candle now. Let's see us wick off this candle. Let's see what happens here. See if we're going to wick off here. Wick and a rip is what we're looking for. And a rip to the upside. Let's see. This is looking great. This is looking great. We just needed to have some continuation here. Let's see. Let's see us wick off this level again. This is a great hold. Like this was a beautiful candle. This is a good candle. 15-minute looking great. Nothing wrong with this chart. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. I want it to work, but I would take this 10 out of 10 times. It's a beautiful chart. So let's see what happens here. Let's see us blast past these highs. Let's see us blast past these highs here. Beautiful. That looks good. That looks good so far. Let's see. I mean, we held all morning above this level. Like those are beautiful holds, right? So when you hold like this and consolidate, that's a really good sign. Another really good sign is this thing sweeping the lows and immediately reclaiming and closing. That was another beautiful sign. 15-minute beautiful sign because we broke, closed above, we retested, and now we're doing a nice hammer candle above pre-market high, another beautiful indication. And now we're curling above this level, so it's looking great. We just need some continuation. We need this thing to move up a little bit faster, and then we'll de-risk at 1.5 bar. That's the plan. Till then, we don't touch it. It's moving slower, that's for sure. Moving a little slow. Let's see what happens. Let's hold this 13 and wick off this 13 and get some continuation up. Let's see what happens. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. You see this 13? We're surfing that 13 really nicely right now. Surfing that 13. Now we're seeing a curl above here. Scenario 1 playing out nicely. But let's see. Let's see what happens here. And like this is honestly the harder part of trading is waiting, right? Because every little move makes you want to, oh, maybe I should get in, maybe I should get out, maybe I should add, maybe I should remove some risk. Oh, this might not work. You just have to just remove all the noise, which is in this zone, because our risk is still intact and we're not near our profit target yet. So this is just all noise right now. There's nothing to be done. So a little nice trick too is just back up off the charts, back up off the keyboard, and just let this thing work. Let this bad boy work. He's at the gym right now. He's at the gym lifting weights. Let him work. Let him get those pipes. You know what I'm saying? Right now he's working. He's eating his protein, and we want to see him. We want to see him gain some muscle here off this zone. Okay. We want to see him gain some muscle. Let's gain some muscle here, and let's gain some weight here. Come on, Spy. Let's gain some weight. There you go. Let's go. Come on. Need a nice pop to trim some. Need a nice big pop to trim some. So far, we're just doing bicep curls here at this zone. We got to make it real though. We got to make it real. Need a nice pop. Okay, let's get a nice curl. This is looking beautiful. There's nothing wrong with this chart. It's slow, it's marching slowly, but there is nothing wrong with this chart right now. It's just not moving as fast as you'd like, but there's literally nothing wrong with this chart. See what happens. Short unboxings, what's good, bro? We got SPY long above pre-market high, above all-time highs, above previous day high. and so far we're looking all right. We got one trade in the books here. We're in for 12 contracts. We started here, we added here. We're looking for this curl. I want to see new highs and I want to see a nice fat pop so I can de-risk some. That's the only trade of the day so far, and we're in right now. This is looking fucking beautiful. But let's see, we got to make it real, right? This thing has to be real. Let's see what happens. I like the look of this though. This is looking good. Nothing wrong with this chart. It's just slow, but I mean, like, look at this. It's looking great, right? There we go. There's that pop. Let's go. There's that pop. Let's go. Let's get a little bit moving here. Let's get a little bit moving here. We'll de-risk some. You see that? See how that popped? That's freaking beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. I want to see my alarm hit and I'll de-risk some. That pop was so nice. That pop was so nice. It was just like just an explosion. Love that. Little condensed. It was condensing, building up energy, and then boom, nice pop. We got a volume pop as well. Now we're seeing a little bit more continuation. I should de-risk a little bit since we're at these highs here. Maybe I'll take off two. I'll take off two out of my 12 just to take a little bit off on that new high. And then I'll look to take off. I got 10 left. I'll look to take off 70% at 1.5 R. So far looking pretty. Let's see what happens. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That was a beautiful, beautiful pop. Like, there was nothing wrong with this chart all morning. It was condensing nice. It was building energy. And then look at that. Look at that. I want to hear my alarm. Let me hear my alarm. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me hear my alarm. Let me hear my alarm. Let me hear that. Let me hear that. And then I'll take that off. Let's go. Let's go. That was so nice. That was so nice. That alarm is about to be hit. Hey, let's go. Let's go, baby. Just beautiful, man. Beautiful stuff, baby. Let's go. I like that. What a freaking trade. You got to pump it up. You got to pump it up. You hear that music or no? I'm playing a banger, Rory. I'm playing a banger. Can you hear that? Oh, you can't, eh? Yeah, look at this. You have to pump it up. Damn, why can't you hear that? I'll figure that out. It must be a YouTube setting. Man, that was nice. Freaking beautiful trade, man. Beautiful trade. We're riding 3 contracts here. 3 contracts. These are gonna be break even. I'm not touching these unless they're break even. Got to pump it up. I gotta figure out this music thing because yeah, that was perfect cue. That's how you can hear that. Just a classic. I gotta figure that out. That's a must. Alright, so we realized profit $386. So far, we got $90 in trailing runners here. We got 3 trailers. Let's see what happens with these 3. I'm not giving back any profit, though. These are just gonna be my runners. I wanna see new highs. I wanna see continuation. We're at all-time highs. We got blue sky territory. We got nothing above. So I don't wanna be quick. I don't wanna be quick with these runners. I want these things to go. Let's see what happens. Scenario 1 playing out, though. Little recap. Little recap. Scenario 1, pre-market high, break and retest long. We waited for that 15-minute confirmation candle, which we did. We waited, beautiful hold on that 15, and now continuation further. Okay, so that was scenario 1. Scenario 2 would have been the yesterday all-time high, previous day high retest. Scenario 2 playing out. It did not play out. Previous day high retest long. Or scenario 3, which was way more unlikely, would be the failure of previous day high retest short. So we knew that this one would be the most likely candidate right here just because of the strength, because of the news. So now we just ride these runners. We're out about 75%, and now we're risk-free, which is just beautiful. It's a beautiful vibe, being risk-free. But man, like that replay, like I want to play that replay again because it was just so perfect. Nice, slowly consolidating above that level, tightening up, and then that it was like a rubber band snap. It just snapped. Past these highs just snapped, and then another snap. So now we're probably gonna consolidate some more, flag it up, and go for the next leg. It's likely what's gonna happen is here we want this 13 EMA to hold and see what happens. But we're risk free now, so that's good. Let's see what happens. See if these runners can make some money for us. Then I'll take off 75 more percent around the next zone. We'll do like a whole psychological number. So maybe around 711. Maybe around like right, yeah, like around this zone right here. We'll take off some more. But this is looking healthy. It's looking strong. We got Qs still below pre-market high. So when it does reach pre-market high, actually, I do want to take some off because that's probably going to be rejectful around there. Show you guys pre-market high right here. So I do want to take some off before Qs reaches pre-market high in case it rejects off pre-market high. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's see. So far, this is looking strong, healthy and strong. Good way to end the week. We've been on an absolute heater this week, man, and last week. Ever since I started going live, trading's taken another step up, probably because I'm left accountable here. Just a beautiful trade. Man, things are clicking lately. Things are just so robotic, predictable, mechanical. That's how trading should be. Should be simple, you know. 4-step framework, very easy framework to follow, beginner friendly. I wish I knew this shit a long time ago. It would have saved me so much time and pain. It would have saved me so much time and pain if I just followed this system from the beginning. But hey, like this is just how it goes. You gotta learn, right? You gotta keep fucking testing and learning and see what fits your character. But very easy mechanical process here. Oh man, look at that. Look at that move, baby. Let's go. All right, we're gonna take off 2 more here. Let's take off 2 more. Let's take off 2 more here. Let that go. Boom. There we go. Realize 521. We got 1 runner left here. We got 1 runner left. Let's see. This is gonna go break even, or it's just gonna go to the moon. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. That was so nice, man. What a perfect day. Another perfect day. Just beautiful stuff, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. We're in blue sky territory here, so, this shit could just keep going for a while. That's why we don't wanna be scaling out too quick. This is the next psych level. I took it up at before that psych level just because Q's was at pre-market high and that could reject off pre-market high since this was lagging today. But SPY, SPY, you dirty dog. Look at you. Just freaking beautiful, man. So far, we're hitting almost 3R on our money. Let's go. Let's go. Just pretty stuff, man. Just pretty stuff. Wow. Beautiful Friday. Let's go. Beautiful Friday, man. Let's go. We're at 6:05. I might take this off pretty quick. I'm going to trail this candle by candle now. We got 1 minute left on this candle. Let's see how it goes. I don't want to give back too much because we're extended here past this 13. So I'm just going to bar by bar it here. We could potentially get a bigger move up here. Let's see. I'll have it up there if we do get that move, or I'm just going to trail it because this is looking freaking fantastic, baby. Let's go. What a freaking move, man. What a move. Let's go. How sick do I sound, Rory? My voice is donezo. What a trade. Glad you saw it. Yeah, I sound sick for sure. Glad you saw it. This is going to take me out here, and that's okay. I'm going to close it down after this trade. Then it's a wrap. Yeah, there's some nasty stuff going around here, man. Tyson's super sick right now in bed. He's been in bed for 2 days. All right, this candle closes. Let's see if we take this out or if it continues. It's looking like a topping tail, though. Likely going to take us out or going to rip. Let's see. We're going to take it out right there, though, because it's getting pretty extended. I don't want to be giving back too much. Let's see what happens. Yeah, dude, he's been in bed for like, this is his third day, doesn't want to eat, hasn't eaten, just Gatorade for 3 days. It's crazy because he's got so much energy. So he's never laying around. So he must be feeling like pretty bad. I think he's got Norwalk virus. All right, we're gonna keep pumping. We're gonna keep pumping. Let's go. Let's go, man. Keep it pumping. God damn it. I wish you could hear this track. This is not a track. I gotta figure out how to play this on YouTube though. All right, this is likely gonna take me out. Looking like we need a retrace. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We hit 3R on our money. We're extending from the 13, so it's likely gonna have to come back and retest this zone, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we're going 712 area. There's nothing above. There's nothing above. Look at that 4 hour. There's nothing above. Look at this crazy, man. Look at this move. March 30th. Look at this move, man. Just crazy. Unbelievable. We were at 630. We're almost at $80 move on SPY. Like, what? In 3 weeks, $80 move? Man, nasty Trump. Nasty Trump did it. Did it for the boys. Alright, it's likely gonna take me out pretty quick. Yeah, Bruce still got us somehow from the garage underneath, came breathing underneath that garage door. Yeah, apparently Iran, the war with that is de-escalating, so but who knows what's real. Yeah, dude, they're printing billions of dollars, meaning inflation is just going through the roof, which is not good. Not good. All right, looks like we're going for the next leg up here. Let's go. Let's go one more leg. Give us another leg. We'll take it. If not, I'm going to close this down and call it a beautiful week. Beautiful last 2 weeks and nice way to end the week here on Friday. Go handle my business. Let's go. One more flag and pump up. Don't take me out first, though. Let's see. We're pretty extended. Let's go. Let's go. One more leg. Is it going one more leg? Give us that leg. Give us that prosthetic limb. Let's go. Let's go. One more leg. Where are we going? Maybe 7-11.50? 7-11.50. We'll bar by bar it. So far, our stop is right here, right below this little flag low. But this is looking so healthy, man. It's crazy. Just gorgeous stuff. Let's go. Beautiful. 7-11.50 approaching. Gorgeous stuff, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, let's see if this takes me out. Likely will. That was quite the move. That was quite the move. Let's see. Maybe this wicks and continues. Looking wiki. Let's see. Let's see if it takes my next TP here. That would be crazy. What a move. What a move. 711.50. That's kind of was my target here. Next half whole dollar. Let's see what happens. See if that alarm goes off. 711.50. Next target. Like, this doesn't get more textbook than this. Like, such a simple, easy thing to follow. Such a simple, easy strategy to follow. Doesn't work, get out, regroup. Simple as that. All right, I might shut this down. Let my runner work here. Rory, thanks for being on, bro. We'll chat later. I'm going to end this thing. Have a great weekend, and we'll chat soon. Peace. You too, bro.